Every president privately and sometimes publicly bridles at his news coverage. And yet they invite us in and take our questions. Though, sir, maybe not as many as we would like.
Good one.
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
I'm about to take off in a few minutes. Here's a helicopter out there to Japan. Not the helicopter, but Andrews. Yeah, anyway, and to meet with leaders of G7. Hello, folks. Get a good picture of all of us. We're having a wonderful time. Everything's going well. Anyway. I don't have any comment to make. We're just getting started. And we'll be available at the Sticks when this is over.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I introduced a concept of workfare in 1986. I remember being pilloried by my colleagues on the Democratic side at the time for suggesting that there be mandatory work requirement for anyone receiving welfare. We hear speech after speech after speech about changing the ethic that is involved in, quote, the welfare syndrome. We just heard our good friend from North Carolina talk about the generational nature of this problem and how to break the spiral and so on. Well, part of that is to, in fact, not just take people off of welfare and put them on the streets, but put them to work and make them want to go to work and make it reasonable for them to go to work.
Oh my God.
When we look back years from now, we'll know whether we met this moment. You know, so you gotta let me tell you something, because that's so important. Because all of you, we will meet this moment because of you.
Oh, you crazy.
I would like to be less combative, but I find the press is extremely dishonest. And if I'm not combative, I don't get my word across. If I'm not combative, I don't know. I don't think you could win. I think regardless me or somebody else, if somebody else got the nomination, these radical left maniacs would come after them at a level like you've never seen before, and they're not going to be able to withstand it. Our country is sick. It's sick. We have people that will do anything, and it's a very sad thing, like the document hoax. They should have never been brought. We're in the middle of a political campaign, and they want to arrest the opponent who's leading the person that's, in theory, in charge of government. This stuff shouldn't happen.
God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you.
Would you cut the Asian trip short for the debt ceiling negotiations, sir? Short for the debt ceiling negotiations, sir.
Was that a fart? I don't know.
Mr. President, can you guarantee allies that the U.S. won't default?
We're all walking out.
Moving out.
Moving out.
Moving out.
You know, God is over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain just committed suicide.
And I'm proud of the progress my administration has made. We've reduced the deficit in the first 2 years by $1.7 trillion in the first 2 years.
Oh, no, I don't think.
What a load of crap.
Mr. President, can you tell us what you want Lincoln to achieve in China, sir?
Yes, I've spoken with the men. We'll talk about that later. That's not what this is about.
And on the cyber attack today, sir, can you say anything about the cyber attack today for us?
No.
Thank you, President. Everyone. Thank you very much.
President Biden, why is this waiting to Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, President. Why did the Ukraine FBI informant file refer to you as
Thank you, President Biden.
Why is that term
Thank you.
applied?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Why ask
Thank
such a
you,
dumb
President.
question?
Thanks so much. Good to keep going. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, President.
Thank you very much.
I ran for president. I ran for president for a basic reason. I hadn't planned on running again for president. I had run when I was vice president, and then Barack and I spent 8 years together.
Oh my God!
I had run when I was vice president, and then
Yeah, you're gonna make it all 220?
Yeah, 220, 221, whatever it takes.
to keep up to date on the air quality in real time, go to the app that we provided. It's called airnow.gov, and check on one another. And by the way, what you'll get is something that looks like this with a calibrated piece that says when the air is clean and when the air is dangerous and hazardous, and it dictates what to tell you the air quality in the neighborhood.
What the hell is that shit?
Those are great names.
With regard to the first part of your question you wanted me to respond to?
It was about, is the new Washington consensus that you and your National Security Advisor set out?
Wow. Wow.
First part of your question you wanted me to respond to?
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
The other major element that the leaders will talk about today is how to ensure we're fully aligned around the need to deliver bold action to accelerate the clean energy transition.
Just living the dream.
That's unbelievable.
The need to deliver bold action to accelerate the clean energy transition.
How? How?
The bribery allegation. Congresswoman Nancy Mace says there's damning evidence in the FBI file that you sold out the country. Do you have a response to the congressional Republicans?
Where's the money? I'm joking.
Mr. President,
It's a bunch of malarkey.
Mr. President,